Day 48. I bet you couldn't wait. What? I know you were leaving sleep just like, more weirdness and poetry, please. I know it. I just wanted to show that I got some flowers. They are, oh, so delish smelling and oh, so divine looking. And gosh, I just really wanted to feature them. Obviously, I'm in a very complex setup in the snow here. Got my dinosaur umbrella covering my hoobity bobs and whatsy deedles, and I'm gonna rush these inside right quick, so don't you go nowhere. I just want them to be safe and protected, but I've only gotten flowers like twice in my life, and I think one time I asked for them. I mean, from an adoring fan, a rose here or there, after a performance, a grand triumph. But, like flowers, like, these are for you. Yeah, this is one of the only times, my sweet boo. And I just, they smell like just the freshest call to sing it out and shout about being alive and feel good. So don't go nowhere. Just warmth. Just 3, 2, 1. I'm so quick, like a bunny, like a bunny. Time me. I'm still with you. Are you timing me? What was that? Like 4 seconds? I'm here. It's cool. Just wanted those suckers to be warm. If this looks like potentially the softest and most wondrous thing that you ever did see, it's because it is. It's because it damn well is. I scored this at a thrift store for like $20. Probably on the higher end of money I've spent thrifting. I try to look for those like under 10 grab items. But this was worth every red cent. Just the softest. It has a celebrity story too, but again, you'll have to pay me for my memoir, But yeah, it really is the most luscious and luxurious thing, and I think it's making a really cool wig right now, so I'm gonna kind of go with it. Last night I obviously was flexing those weird muscles. Oh, I also wanted to show off my boots. They're very purple. I'm sitting on like one of those roly balls too, 'cause it seemed appropriate. Oh, other props as well. Look at this. Just seemed like the gem of winter, the monocle of the moment. And then this also seemed like a snow summoning celebration of the silvery snow. Just a clanky, crystally, boobly boobly. You know how it goes. I love those things. So yeah, a little show and tell. Woo! Sliding around on this egg with bounce. This bounce egg. It's wet too. I'll tell you that my tuchus is already real wet. But I'm bringing it to you anyway. My poem getting soaking. I'm just gonna snip right through it. Do a relatively sort of kind of short one. I know yesterday we got real maneuverable in our weird and strangeness, and that's okay to let out sometimes, or multiple times a day or a week or whenever. We can't just be at the forefront of others' expectations all the time. It's too weird. It's too draining. So thanks for joining me in those odd endeavors. Obviously, when I speak my mind real heartily or bravely or get even maybe a little controversial like that, I end up questioning myself all night until like 4 in the morning. But that's okay too. And thinking of like 65 bajillion thoughts I didn't finish, and there wasn't a tag button or an end button on some of those, and it's fine. We'll get to it all eventually. We'll find our way back there again. Yeah, but I brought you some swipey poetry today just to kind of lighten the palette and be a little weird. I love me some swipe poems. This is actually a jumble. Oh my gosh, it's getting so wet, I'm telling you. I hope it stays for the remainder of this. It's getting soaking. Because, we got a little snowstorm going on here. But yeah, this is a mishmash jamble of a couple swipe poems, I think 3. And I won't give away who they're about, really. I'm just going to say that the sort of kind of through line on these swiperoonies is basically how love and sex and love and lush. I made that up. Copyrighted right here. Don't you let anybody else tell you otherwise. I always talk about people that I'm in lush with. It's something like a crush. It's something like lust. It's something like love. Don't you steal that from me. It's my thing. Time stamping that shit right here. Day 48. Don't steal my terminology. Falling into lush. So it's kind of about that. It's kind of about how all of those sensations and elations and depletions and seeking and finding and losing and grinding, it's never like how they try to make it or force it to be in the movies or give you this bar to reach for that's neither really here nor there. It's all manner of other things. It's confusing as heck. It's grabs you by the neck. It dangles little carrots in front of you. It does all kinds of things to you, and it's painful sometimes, and it's harder than even the gritty movies make it seem. And with endometriosis especially, my sexuality, my sensuality has been challenged vastly, and it's all a ever-evolving would-be poem that I'm trying to get in the zone to write for y'all and hone in on and grab hold of. You know, I'm just gonna bring it to you because I'm getting real damp and frozen and popsicle-ish. Now I'm gonna write a poem called Popsicle-ish. But yeah, my buttocks is quite cold. I think the word buttocks is in this one as well. But yeah, I'm getting frozen, so I'm gonna give it to you. Day 48. So, what did I call it? Gosh dang it. I sometimes my printer doesn't print the title. Shoot. It was one of the lines in here. Oh my gosh. Please be able to read it with all the snow. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, Fruit Ravishing. This one is called Fruit Ravishing. Quicken, churn, dragon tugging, regain, throb. Astonishment, conceivably charming, barbaric, fluidic, aquatic, center. Exclaim, struck, shuddering cherub blossoms. Frolic free thinkers, bridal flourishing, holistically dynamic shenanigans, conduits nomadic. Bravado nurturing, conceiving majestical confetti, breathtakingly bonding guest houses, bungalows, convertibles, candies, gypsy-ish consummation, Brahms holidaying, consortiums, musings, hypnotist visuals, fanfare bombastic, handcuffs, hunk-fueled exhibitions, crouching, gradual, radical, endorphin cannonball, cranium-fucked, ensuing gibberish, throb brazen truths, hypnotic, grinning, thrash haystack dusk gyrations, melodic blushing, chatterbox bending, showdown exhibitions, variation surreal, rising Zorro, flexing handfuls, reminiscing rains brimming, engaging fragrances, inner mind, exhilarating dynamic action, Vikings scenic, fables swagger, showings exclaim shaggings, Venus clenching, ceiling cinematic candy, frisky again, chariots, desirably fairy, vividly engrossed, cannabis cabins, vaginal fondness, cosmic wisdom. Grecian facial sardoodledom, volcanic audio vox. Continue, regain growth, relax inhibition, benefiting back rubs, hedonism golden, goodness cozying, flirt gymnastics, Reykjavik Creek, becoming mysterious, beloved breakthrough dynamic, generously communicate, commando bending, unmistakable giddiness, buttocks fulfilled, freshness, twisty, reunification, hence no humanoid incommunicado, debating, blushing, thunderbolt fizzles, telling bridges, hickey ticklish, revisiting, exhilarating, full-blown comings, trembling gushes, navigate through mountains, excursions, freeform momentous, fruit ravishing, matchstick trembling, guiding, rejoicing, ribbons billowing, birthing, orgasmic functioning, exhibiting mirth, succumbing, reunited, vivid again, wedding focus, kumquat stuffing, exclusively enviable, beachside holding clouds, didgeridoo melodic, visualizing thusly, correct fairy tale, unending kaleidoscopic jungles, bells and bliss, vulgarity giving, omnidirectional multi-millions musing, muse recharging, bridal glistening, hunch vision, reinstall officially bedding teal, kickbacks, establish ravenous reunion, nudist Taoism, mindshare whisk, ignited wishing, sexual driven girlfriend hammocks, buzzing hubbies, sudden relish, gingerbread musk, growth magic mixing, hydrangea idyllic grinning, bonfire full-blown lunar naked, Iceland navigable, groin ganja, bundled bookends, nibbled bendable musing, Grecian hands, jukebox goldmine, vivid bliss, titillation, joyful genitalia, merciful bundling, dizzying rapid craziness, tsunami triathlons, sexually bonding, blazing catalysts, exhilarating, extraordinary, groundbreaking, excitable crotch realignment, excursion, hectic, Roman, Grecian, rhythmic, comfortable, surreal, fresh, fountain, thirst, discover, existing, enthralled, thunderous, fantastic debauchery. I just realized that one had exhilarating in it, or exhilaration, like 3 or 4 times, but that works. It fits. It's fine. We don't mind. We don't mind when we repeat sometimes, because sometimes a word just really nails it, and I think exhilaration does that. So it's all goody. It's all goody in this poetic grasping. We don't know. We're tasked to put into words this experience we call life. How can we? We just try. So there it is. I'm getting really cold out here. My little fingertips are starting to not know how to be fingertips. So I'm just gonna give you a little curtsy, a little bit of ice. Oh, works quite nicely. You can glide my acting school training. Whoa. Pirouetting in the snow, you know. Thanks for being here. Everything around me is wet, and it's cool. The earth needs it. Putting out lots and lots of thoughts and prayers and musings and hope for people all over the country who are way too cold right now, and Texas getting super shafted with energy and heat, and gosh, there's so much to pray about right now. There's so much to pray about and focus on and manifest, and all of us together can do our best, right? Can't we? We can do even a little bit better than we think our best is. Maybe our best isn't quite there yet. So, yeah, I'm gonna bet on it. I'm gonna bet on us lifting the warmth and the vibration of care and being there for our fellow humans. So I hope you enjoyed that. It was just a delving into words. I love that swipiness because it's like my phone already has me so memorized that it knows the words I like to use, like vivid and enviable and didgeridoo and, whisk ignited and nudist Taoism and full-blown lunar naked. I think that may have appeared in my other swipe poem. Like I said, this was a little bit of a mishmash, but that's okay. It came from my subconscious mind of blazing catalysts and groundbreaking excitable crotch realignment and, most importantly, fantastic debauchery. So, take it as you will, wear something froofy, make sure that you stay as cozy as you can, and give warmth in many ways, not just in the form of soft floofies, but from right here, this thing. You know how to use it. Come on, y'all. Let's get to it. Okay, see you tomorrow for 49. I'm gonna do something real wild and crazy for 50, because it seems just like a landmark halfway to 100, So tomorrow will just be boring. No, I'm kidding. I'll bring you something good tomorrow, too. Make snowmen and cocoa and love.